So this week we're building some very quick and very easy barricades. Again, we're going with the multi-scale theme here, so they might be slightly large for your 6mm, they might be slightly small for your 28s, but they do the job for all of them. So what we're using is some barbecue skewers. Probably a good idea to hold both ends so they don't fly off like that. But we're starting off with the barbecue skewers, and we're just going to chop them down to whatever length you deem suitable. I've gone for about 2.5 centimeters, or about 1.5 to 2 inches. Yeah, they kind of vary actually. Once you chop them down, I just clip the ends to give them a slight spike. Although this isn't necessary, just the effect that I was going for. You can pick these sort of skewers up pretty well. I'd say almost every food shop will have something just for when you're barbecuing. If not, you can usually get them in hobby shops or craft stores. Yeah, they're all over the place. I did start off thinking maybe I could super glue them, but no, I think the hot glue is definitely the way to go. It just sets them straight away. So you take your central pole. I then used matchsticks, which are what the sort of the angled struts are. Chop them to the right size, and then just glue them in. Again, I did slightly angle the ends of the matches. Not necessary really, but does the trick if needs be. In hindsight, I would say these would also do quite well with a little bit of titivating for the sort of hedgehog defensive spikes from World War II. So maybe another video for the future. But overall, yeah, it goes together pretty quickly. What I would recommend, if not at this stage, that at some point during the build you do coat the scenery piece with PVA glue, just to bind it all together. So after the gluing process, spray painted them black. Just bog standard, cheap black spray paint. And then I used a craft store brown, it's called Burnt Umber, but I just got it from the warehouse, and just coat them in that colour. Because of the black undercoat, if you don't catch every single piece, it doesn't matter too much, but just cover them over. You could mix your PVA in with this as well. After that's dried, next I went over it with leather brown and just dry brushed the wood. And we will do another coating, dry brush coating, after we're done with this one. So don't worry too much, just take your time and yeah, try and catch all those rough edges. Yeah, I do quite enjoy dry brushing, if I'm perfectly honest. Especially when you've got slightly rough wood that you're dry brushing, sticks, wood, whatever it is. If it's got a bit of a nice rough outer to it, I find it's very rewarding doing the dry brushing, just catching all those edges. Yeah, on some of these I possibly went a little bit heavy with the paint, so it was almost more a paint job rather than a dry brush, but don't worry about it at the end of the day. For the smaller scale, you do still want your things to actually stand out quite nicely. And we will give it a dark brown wash after this anyway, just to really dull it right down. So yeah, now we give it a dark brown wash and let that dry, and then you can go back over them with the leather brown again and just give it a final highlight. Anyway, that brings us to the end. As I said, it was a quick and dirty tutorial to get us some nice barriers nice and fast. I think I made all 7 of these ones in about 25 minutes. So yeah, nice and easy to do. Anyway, I hope that you find these useful. They're definitely useful for sort of your Roman armies, English Civil War, and really anytime you just need a barrier. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Please leave some suggestions down below for future videos. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.